versus a 49.9, only 0.3 of a second away. What a slide. That's the best slide we've seen all weekend by a mile. Does he hang on to it? Does he hang on to it? No. Oh, how good would that be if he saved it?
How your perspective changes. If I showed you a replay of you doing that at some stage, you would not describe it as the best slide you've ever seen. Poor James Courtney in strife here. And it actually rattled itself off the top of the curb, and then that put him out onto the outside curb, and then there was no coming back. He's on the lock stops. It's actually made dust out there.
Do you know what Jim Richards used to say? He said, it just didn't have enough lock.
You did a lot more than that. Well, maybe the car was too shallow, but then when I saw where Jamie stopped, that wasn't the issue, so I knew something had gone wrong. Oh, Macca's gone off the road in the Coke entry, and he's not going to save that one. So that's costly right at the moment, out of fourth position, and it might take a while to be able to get that back. Last thing he needed today, unfortunately.
Like it's a lucky dip to get to where he is. He's done a remarkable job.
Paul,
here we go.
For car two has a 5-second time penalty, a 5-second time penalty for a pit lane infringement.
Okay, so that's Bryce Fullwood's got 5 seconds against. What have we got here on the Repco replay? Worry when I see people off the racing line down there. This explains what happened between Kurt Kostecki and Jake Kostecki. That was awkward. And
Of sink, this has the potential to hurt Di Pasquale. So think about the difference from last session. Whincup and Van Gisbergen, who are 13th and 16th.
Big lock up again at this.
Off the road. That's a hard corner, isn't it? Everyone's struggling with it.
That might be a challenge.
It looks like he's just going to get out. Oh, that's lucky. Red flag there. You're over and out.
Yeah.
Full piece of driving by the two Shell V-Power guys. They got around there really nicely. There was the slightest little touch. And you see Andre Heimgartner now trying to position himself down the inside of Slade. Slade's in the mulga, and Waters is gone.
It was Mostert and Waters that made contact as a result of Slade. So Slade ended up in the dirt, and Mostert and Waters have got together again. It's a secondary impact, and there's big damage on the right rear of the Monster Energy car. A little weaker than his own teammate there as well. So this explains what happened with Todd Hazelwood and Fabian Coulthard. They've interlocked down there on the run to turn 3. Nick Percat was just in front.
And it might also be that they've chosen purposely to run the tyre pressures a little lower, doing all turnaround there. So that was Randall, and in fact, it's actually got popped the tyre. So it may not have actually even had contact. So punctured rear tyre.
Di Pasquale conversation as well, and that's shed that left rear tyre.
It's the whole carcass of that tyre basically off the wheel there now. Very used looking Dunlop, and a bump. Heimgartner, he might be in a little bit of strife with that one. I don't know whether he was up far enough. He's up there quite a long way by that stage, but also Frosty was turning down. It's a late apex for that corner. Always